guys, my name is Lane, and I like to play video games while talking about media. We are playing Stardew Valley while talking about the Mighty Nein. Briefly, I have finally figured out how to get into places. So the Mighty. Stop. Oh, there we go. So the Mighty Nein is the second campaign in the Critical Role series. If you guys are familiar, you will know that Vox Machina was the first. I like that show. I am only one season into that show, but probably I'm going to come back to that show before finishing this one. I will explain to you why when I get to the end of the season. The story of this one is really non-existent so far. We have a group of adventurers, and they are trying to figure out what happened at this carnival. That starts in episode 4, so they're thrown in jail because they're blamed for this massacre that happens, and they are thrown together. Our group includes Jester, who reminds me a lot of Halo from Young Justice, who, despite most people not liking her, was actually my favorite character because I found Halo adorable. Molly, who I mostly like because he's like incredibly hot. Hope nothing ever bad happens to him. I have heard rumblings that something bad happens to him, but I hope not. We have Not, who I didn't realize was a girl initially. I kind of assumed she was a boy, but she is an alcoholic goblin, and I think that alcoholism is explained later in the series. I'm guessing it has to do with trauma, but she's an alcoholic. We have Caleb, who is a wizard or some kind of magician who. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Molly works in a circus as a tarot card reader. I should have mentioned that immediately. But Caleb is a magician who's versed in fire, and he basically makes potions which he can use to throw at people, which I think is kind of cool. There's Bao, who is a monk who doesn't really have a lot of characterization so far, but I'm guessing probably we're going to get more later on in the series. We haven't really met Yasha yet. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking in your trash can. There's also Fjord, who is the resonant strong character, because... Who are you? Just hi, okay. Who Travis Willingham always makes a strong character. His backstory has to do with him being part of a ship that sank, and I think there was foul play involved in that ship sinking, but a lot of it feels to me very disconnected, and like they threw a bunch of stuff together that didn't really matter. With Vox Machina, they already all knew each other, they were already all part of a team, and we got the sense of the camaraderie from them, and there was an actual story with them. With this, it's just like a bunch of stuff thrown together, and that's basically it. There's something with Caleb's mother, because he loses his pendant to, he used to be part of an institute. Oh, Haley saw it. Where he presumably was taught magic, but then he fled the institute, and that his conflict with Aurelia is bad, I'm assuming. So they're looking for his pendant. I don't really feel any other plot besides this. There's Trent, who is presumably the villain of the series because somebody has stolen this thing that we initially believe is a gateway. We later find out that it's actually a super weapon, and he's studying this thing because he wants to know what it does and he wants to know what he can use it for. There's also Essek, who is working with Trent. Oh, we're not sure why. All we know about Essek is that his mother has a disease which is incurable, and the group can't know about this disease. I'm presuming because if they knew about this disease, his mother would be killed on sight. Why this disease is bad and what it is has not been explained yet. I know we're only like 4 episodes in, but I really feel like a lot of it is very, very, very disconnected, and I'm a little bit annoyed by it. Especially considering the fact that we're supposed to feel for these people. Most of what I like about this show is the characters. I find them interesting, but I really wish the plot actually made sense, and like you can really tell that all of this is shoved into a span of what? And of like 100 episodes are basically shoved into the span of 20-something episodes, and I don't like that. I don't think it's good writing, good pacing. I get what they're trying to do, because they want to make it more linear. Where's the map? Where am I? Oh, I'm way over here. Okay, I'm trying to make it back before nightfall, because at nightfall, they fall asleep. And therefore you fall asleep and pass out. So let's start heading back. But other than that, it's just okay. I think part of it was because this show starts with a lot of exposition that really, really, really doesn't make any sense unless you've watched the actual show. The actual Critical Role, whereas Vox Machina, you can immediately tell what was going on with it, and I knew what was happening in that show. I didn't need to be a Critical Role fan in order to watch it, and I understand somewhat that they want to make this show for people who watch Critical Role. But at the same time, you also need to remember that some of us are show only, so it would help for the show to actually make sense in context. But what is that? Oh, but that's for another day, and I will finish out that season and I will come back to it.